It was a calm, beautiful day at Sweet Apple Acres. Applejack, Owlet, and Luna Girl were busy mowing down on the farm when Luna Girl notices something hidden inside of the family's barn. It seems to be very indistinct. They couldn't even make it out what exactly it is. Luna Girl tries to go look even closer. I wonder what exactly is hiding in there. Luna Girl tries to open the barn's door, but finds it locked. Gee, this door is locked. Maybe I could get it open? She pulls onto the door very harshly, and then the lock breaks. Oops, I broken it open. But because of Luna Girl's sheer woman strength, she managed to get the door to open thanks to her woman strength. Maybe that was such a good I think it might be a good idea. And, huh? What is that? She looks directly inside of the barn and finds a very strange object hidden inside. Luna Girl notices that the object was hidden inside of the barn and found out what exactly it was. It was a car, but the tarp seems to be covering it up and it was barely recognizable. The only thing that was recognizable is the car tire sticking out, and it was the front tire that was not really covered. Luna Girl gets curious and walks directly towards the covered car, grabbing one side of the tarp with just a single hand, and she said, I wonder what this is. She gently pulls the tarp and then pulls it strongly out of the covered car that it was hiding. When she removed the tarp, she found out what exactly the car was hidden underneath it. The car seems to be a very unrestored sedan, but from what it seems like, the sedan doesn't seem to be pretty much restored. In fact, it's all broken up. The only thing that was visible is the car's body shell, tires, frame, doors, everything, including the engine. Luna Girl was in shock, realizing that the car was unrestored and left in a battered state, and she said, "What is this thing? It's all broken and it's unrestored. Who even leaves this kind of thing here? I better call Twilight and Applejack about this. Maybe they know something that I do not know about this car." The two mares suddenly walked towards the barn, realizing that Luna Girl was inside, and they talked to her. They were a bit confused on what directly she was looking at. "Luna Girl, what are you even looking at? And what is that thing? A dirty old rust bucket or something? It looks broken, alright, and it looks like a car, but a really old car." Applejack and Twilight look around the car, trying to figure out what the vehicle is, and then Twilight notices something else. The letter H on the hood makes it so obvious, and she spoke up. "Wait a second. I know what this car is. It's a 1996 Honda Civic ESI." "A what? What the hey is a ESI?" Twilight naturally explains, "Well, Applejack, ESI means that this is a Japanese car, a Honda Civic, built specifically for Japan. Equestria didn't import these things. If it was above 12 or 20 years old, that means this car has been around here for almost 28 years. So that means I think I know who really owned this car." "Really? You do?" "Yup. I think your dad must have owned this car before." "I don't believe it. But look at it now. It's all broken and beaten up." The three girls stared directly at the broken Honda Civic, realizing that it wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. Luna Girl glances at her friends, then back at the car, then grins. Maybe it's time that we give this car a little makeover. Maybe we can see if it actually works or not. To be honest, what do you say that we give this car a restoration? Shall we? I mean, I used to work with a race car team once, and not know that I know about it, but I heard everything about cars. The two ponies smile, thinking that Luna Girl has a great idea for once, and Twilight speaks. That's a great idea, Luna Girl. We could get this car running again. Just we need for restoration. Oh yeah! I love good old restoration. They made cars feel like new again. The three girls worked hours mending on the car. After hours and hours of restoring the vehicle, the car seems to be already back in its place. Everything was bolted, welded, and well unrusted from the days it has been seeing. The Honda Civic ESI is back to its glorious design. And in fact, the car was so dirty that it was pretty much in a factory white color. And in fact, it was called Tokyo White, which is basically a rare color to find on a Honda Civic at this age. Luna Girl smiles directly at the newly restored vehicle. Luna Girl walks directly to the front of the car and said, "Now that is cool! Tokyo White. Never seen any kind of Japanese color like this before. I bet it's factory stock. Nothing compared to what other cars used to be like this in this era. And imagine that. 26-year-old vehicles like these, they are pretty much rare to find nowadays since they stopped making them in the late 2000s. And this year, we finally found one. An old school Honda Civic ESI in Tokyo White. The two ponies and their human friend agree, and Applejack starts with a converse. You said it! It looks good as new. Never seen a Tokyo White ESI Honda Civic in my life. Neither do I, but it looks so cool. Never seen one of these before in my life. And in fact, it looks special. What's so special about it? I heard it's used for racing. It used to be a race car, but it just looks like a normal car, judging by how it looks. The three girls laugh and share some history about the Honda Civic ESI. The girls share a nostalgic smile about old cars from Japan, and they quietly look back directly at the vehicle they restored. The camera spins directly toward the Honda Civic ESI. Its famous gleam shines as the camera slowly slides all around the vehicle's corners, making it clear that the car was already restored and new. The car seems to be factory stock with basic hubcaps, considering the fact that this was a base model vehicle. The Honda Civic ESI shines brightly as it's now back to its legendary status before being stored away in a barn for so long.